ESPN Sunday Night Baseball presented by Nextel. From Wrigley Field, it's the Yankees and the Cubs. We had rain. The tarp was covering the field not so long ago, but now we are ready. Presented by Nextel, and they get right into the power. The slugger, Alfonso Soriano at second base, leading it off. Then Derek Jeter at shortstop. Jason Giambi starting to come around now at first base. Jorge Posada is having a sensational season, hitting cleanup, the catcher. Robin Ventura, the veteran, at third base. Raul Mondesi, another veteran, in right field. Hideki Matsui, the great slugger from the Japanese Central League, in center field. Juan Rivera, the rookie, in left field, hitting eighth. And Andy Pettitte, the veteran, is on the mound, batting ninth. All up against the young right-hander, Mark Pryor. And Pryor, who has put up some remarkable numbers, especially when you consider he's only 22 years old. And look at that, 6-2 at 2.76 ERA. He has excellent control on only 22 walks versus 88 strikeouts, more than a strikeout per inning. And he showed us his repertoire and how he grips his pitches. Carlos Delgado. Soriano second with 18. Wow, look at the hand and wrist action on that breaking ball. Cut off in the alleyway there by Patterson, but Soriano with a great speed makes it into second. Doesn't seem to realize that the ball was then rolling across the infield. Finally picked up by Eric Karras over along the first base line. Going to move him up. The slider in the dirt struck him out. He's tagged out by Miller. And Soriano still at second, a wasted out for the Yankees. 3-2 the count. Pryor ready. Oh, look at that breaking ball. He struck him out. Wow.
Well, he set him up perfectly for that pitch because he was throwing a lot of good fastballs, which tells Giambi, I'm going to have to be quick on the fastball.
Soriano still at second. Look out. That hit it. Posada hit by the pitch. The high, tight fastball. Oh, he struck him out. Just powered it by him. So Pryor strikes out the side, and Soriano is stranded. Now the Cubs are coming up. Bench, the Cubs batting order now presented by Nextel. Mark Grudzielanek at second. Alex Gonzalez at short. Corey Patterson having a very fine season in center. Sammy Sosa in right field, still trying to get it going, hitting cleanup. Moises Alou in left. Eric Karras, the veteran, and yesterday's hero at first base. Ramon Martinez at third base. Damian Miller, the former Diamondback, is the catcher, hitting eighth. And Mark Pryor, the pitcher, and a very good hitting pitcher, hitting ninth, all against the 29th, soon-to-be 30-year-old Andy Pettitte. As again, you get a look at the folks here at Wrigley. There's Pettitte. He's won 10 postseason games in his career, including some very big ones along the way. He struggled a little bit this year, although he's pitched well enough to have won in 4 of his last 5 times out.
Yeah.
More than he has, with a higher winning percentage, as Grudzielanek gets a base hit to center. We're talking about Whitey Ford, Randy Johnson, Sandy Koufax, Ron Guidry, and then Andy Pettitte, 5th on that list of left-handers. To Gonzalez. Caught for a double play. A low liner on a broken bat. Giambi caught it, and there was no chance for Grudzielanek to get back. Sammy Sosa hasn't been enjoying his meals too much lately.
No.
Right through the middle, look out. Wow. Andy Pettitte on a liner that went to center and almost took his head with it. Patterson runs, and ball 4 to Sammy Sosa. And now Moises Alou will come up, likely to score. That one is hit a long way. Way back there. And over everything. Onto the streets of Chicago. 3-0 Cubs.
His glove.
2-2 to Karras. Strike 3 called. He backdoored him with a slider, and the inning is over. But in the rubber match of this series, the Cubs have jumped ahead of the Yankees. 3-0 Chicago. The road against National League teams. And Mondesi got that fastball into the alleyway, and he's going to test him. Here's Alou's throw. He's in there. A double for Mondesi.
Good hustle there by Mondesi.
0-2. There's the curveball knocked down.
He sent it hitting.
And it did. So Matsui, 2 men on, nobody out. The curveball hit slowly. Gonzalez to second one. The relay by Grudzielanek. Pulled out of the dirt by Karras. Double play. Mondesi to third.
Blow headed away. Like that.
Well, you were right again. He blew him away. Last of the second. 3-0 Chicago. In effect, came over here with Dusty. That one is smoked to left field. And that ball is gone. A home run. 4-0 Cubs.
Out and rakes it into left field.
And Damian Miller, first ball swinging. Base hit to left field against Pettit. Man. And Pryor gets the butt down. Posada over to Soriano covering. Miller has been moved along.
Ahead of him.
Going to third is Miller. As Soriano throws out Grudzielanek, out number 2. You wonder just how good can he eventually get. Going back, that ball is over the head of Rivera. Miller scores. Gonzalez has a double. 5-0 Chicago.
Well, the one thing that you brought up already is that he's not fooling anyone.
First inning rally with a 2-out, nobody on single. A liner to center field, and the Cubs have been hitting line drives all over the yard ever since.
They can't afford to just fall any further behind.
Ripped down the right field line. Fair ball. It rolls to the ivy. A run has scored, and Patterson eases into third. A stand-up triple. On that slider, very softly hit. Robin Ventura throws him out. But the Cubs back up their 3-run first with a 3-run second. Top of the order coming up with the Yankees down by 23-6. Oh, look at that. Now that was a sharp break.
And again, that's what he was trying to do when he had him 0-2.
Full count now. He's got a 6-run lead. Struck him out. He stumbled a little bit as he threw that one and did not throw it where Miller had asked for it.
The backup slider.
Giambi deep in the center, way back there, and that ball is gone. Up into the shrubbery up there. Jason Giambi with his second home run of this weekend at Wrigley Field, and it is 6-1.
Well, if you're smart like Jason Giambi, you don't let him get ahead of you or get to that slider. If he throws you a fastball, you drill it, and that's what he did right there.
So when he hits a home run, on the Yankee broadcast, you'll hear that. I like it. The Giambino goes deep. And Posada does not go deep enough into the glove of Corey Patterson. But Giambi gets the Yankees a run on the board. 6-1. Moises Alou coming up. 3 years ago, 1 1/3 innings. That wall is a base hit. I'm not sure how he hit it.
Well, I'm sure. I told you he's one of the best fastball hitters you're going to see. I don't care if you throw him 9 straight curveballs. You better make a good pitch with the fastball.
Karras does not get the ball to the right side. Alou has to hold as Ventura throws out Eric Karras. Paliwe Bok Haseo Isan. And we mean that from the bottom of our hearts.
Well, just in case he didn't understand you, get well.
And he struck him out. Another breaking ball, and the inning is over. When we come back, Mark Pryor will talk to us about his surprise meeting with Tom Seaver earlier this year. Stay tuned.